McCauley with InspiredHygiene.com. Today I'm going to give you some tips on ultrasonic use. I think all of us that have used these instruments for some time, we kind of get into our comfort zone. So I'm going to show you a couple of tips on use. The first thing, as far as selecting your insert, the Slimline insert that you see here for this brand, and of course you're probably using your own brand of ultrasonic insert. This is an insert tip that is used for biofilm disruption or plaque control. So this is a really good insert to use on your recare patients, and this is also a really good insert to use on your perio maintenance patients. One thing to make sure you understand is that tips like this, the Slimline tips, aren't tips that you're going to want to use for actual calculus removal in any patient that is periodontally involved. The calculus is far too tenacious, and this type of insert is not designed for calculus removal per se. It's really great for biofilm disruption. The other thing to keep in mind is how you hold the actual ultrasonic insert in your hand. So I know for myself, I tended to want to pinch the tip when I was doing my instrumentation. And one of the things I recently learned at a faculty calibration is to actually have the ultrasonic resting in the web between your thumb and your index finger. So you have the insert between your thumb and your index finger, and then you just gently hold the ultrasonic insert like this. So then when you're using the insert, the entire time your hand is really relaxed. So it's not like this, it's like this. Now, one of the neat exercises she had us do is to actually take a birthday candle. So this is your traditional birthday candle that you put on your kids' birthday cakes. And we did an exercise where we looked at the light amount of pressure that you actually use during instrumentation. So again, with the insert resting really loosely between your thumb and your index finger, she had us do an exercise where we actually instrumented off the white of the candle without getting down to the colored section of the candle. It really was a great exercise to teach us how incredibly light the pressure needs to be. Now that's whether you're using your Slimline insert or if you're using an insert like this. And this is a really good insert for your periodontally involved patients or patients with heavier deposit. Again, you're going to want to hold it like this between your thumb, the web between your thumb and your index finger. And again, the exercise where you use the candle, for me it was really a big aha moment because it really made me realize over the years I had been pinching and you've been using my ultrasonic insert like a hand scaler, and that's not how they're used. So to relax it like this and then to gently remove the white part of the candle stripe, not the yellow part of the candle stripe. So the grasp is really important. Understanding which insert you need to select for the type of patient that you have, definitely key and very important. And the other thing to think about is most of your ultrasonic insert manufacturers will have little wear indicator cards. These are critical. Don't have anybody, if your assistant does the ordering, don't have your assistant throw that card away. It's critical because it's going to help you understand how much of the ultrasonic insert is worn. An ultrasonic insert becomes less effective as the tip wears back. And so for maximum effectiveness, so that we don't burnish calculus, so that we make sure we have better clinical outcomes, you're going to want to make sure you go back and you reference that card so that you can make sure you're using tips. The other thing to think about too is inspecting the actual stack of your ultrasonic insert. We like these types of cassettes because you can put your ultrasonic insert in the cassette. This one, for example, is a larger cassette, so it can hold all three of the Slimline together. And then if you just want to have a single and you have just your standard insert like this, you can keep it in there. It helps prevent this stack from being bent. So once this stack section gets bent because of putting it in the ultrasonic, or it gets bent because it's wrapped in the pouch and it gets, several instruments get stacked on top of it, once that stack gets bent, this insert becomes less effective and less effective over time. So I hope these tips were helpful. If any of you have additional questions or interest in some hands-on instrumentation coaching from Inspired Hygiene, please visit our website, InspiredHygiene.com. Thank you.